Okay, so first things first. I'm sorry if this lighting gets in the way of everything. I promise. I promise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I promise this will not happen. It's just the sunshine decided to come today. This exact day. Yeah, I'm way sorry for this. So hey, this is Sakura again. I wanted to, today, I don't know what I'm about to talk to you. I guess I'm gonna, be talking to you about what's been going on in my life. So, yeah, I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video up. And yeah, let's get started. So, first thing that throughout my whole life, I've been bullied. And yeah, it was not a really good thing. It really, to be honest, it really started in 4th grade. And right now, I'm doing okay. I guess I'm doing way much better than I did in not 4th grade. Yeah, I was a little bit in 4th grade, but most of the events took place in 5th grade. So, first things first. In 4th grade, there is this girl that always called me fat, and she always called me weird and stuff. I guess because I was new to the school, and I was because I moved from one place to another state, and it was really weird because the state that the little town that I was from, it was so tiny that it was a K through 12 all school, and it was so tiny. There was only 200 kids in there, I guess, and that's pretty much it was a really small town. So I went from a big town of a small town of 600 to a town of over 16,000. So it was a huge change for me. Okay, so in 5th grade, the whole start of this plot is going to be taken in 5th grade. So the first semester was okay. I was just really addicted to this game called World of Warcraft. I still play it now to this day, but it's not as bad. And I guess it's because a lot of things were happening on that game to the point where it was not good for me. And so I used to get bullied, called a nerd, and more stuff. And yeah, and then in the second semester, it was really bad. It just got to the point, and then everybody started calling me a slut and all that. But I didn't realize it was I just didn't realize that everybody was getting called that, but they just ignored it. But this was the first time I ever got bullied. I never even got called a name in my old small town because everybody liked each other. There was no anyone being mean or anything, and so it was just really a big change. It was just really bad to the point that I started cutting myself. It was really bad. I had major depression, major on top depression, and it was not really good. And yeah, and then I guess it got to the point where I had to go to the hospital 2 times, and one was in May of 2014, and the other was in June 2014. And then yeah, and so I switched schools. It was in elementary, so it was in 5th grade, but I could have switched to a middle school in 6th grade. So that's exactly what I did. So the first 2 quarters of 6th grade in my middle school years, they were it was really good until it got to the quarter 3 and quarter 4. And you guys are probably gonna say you were too young to have a boyfriend. Well, I had a boyfriend in November 2014. So I had a boyfriend, and I didn't break up with him until 2015, late September 2015, and it was a really toxic relationship, and I don't even know why I even went out with this guy. This guy was there's no words to explain it. And nowadays, he still tries to get a hold of me, but it's not as bad as it was. He would it was I'm not gonna say it because I know a lot of people who watches some of my videos, and yeah, I just want to quit that. But yeah, like pretty much of this whole base of the story is that because you know how some people like make these videos and they share how they cut and how they have depression. That's pretty much of what I want to do. Like I like it was super bad, but in the hospital they were like teaching me how to like not care. That didn't happen. I didn't started to not care until the beginning of this school year. It was like I was like whatever, and I just like it was just like whatever. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Like if you're gonna keep doing this to me, that obviously means you have no life. It means that you just have no life pretty much. It makes you look really stupid. And for the people who actually did bully me, I'm not naming names or anything, but most of them do not go to my school anymore. And it's just pretty much like really, really hard. But once you keep doing it and doing it, it like gets super, super easy. Like, I mean, like if someone called me a slut, I'll be like, okay. And then just like does not bother me. And I'm going to be linking my social media down in the description below. And if you need someone to talk to, I'll be here. I mean, I'm not one of those people who say who are there, but they're really not. I'm not one of those people. So if you need someone, go like message me on Twitter, message me on Instagram, message me on anything. Do something so I know, because I know what to do, because I was in the hospital 2 times, and to be honest, it really sucks. I know some of you guys have been in the hospital more than 2 times, but yeah, yeah. So guys, I hope you liked this video. Please give this a thumbs up and subscribe and follow me on Twitter, Instagram. You can add me on Snapchat. I'll add back. And yeah, I'll just hope you guys have a good day. And yes, bye.